Hi, and welcome to Real Life with Jenny. My name's Jenny Sendaparatna. Grab your favorite drink and a snack, and we will get started. Today, I'm drinking English tea time black tea. And I have some mint chocolate chip granola. I know, how exciting is that? So let's get real. This week, yes. This week was a crazy week. One of the days I decided to take my daughter out. She finished homeschool a little bit early. So we went out to take like our annual fall pictures and all kinds of fun stuff like that. So we went shopping and I brought her home. Got home from shopping because I wanted to get a kind of a jump on Christmas shopping. Yes, it's a little early, but let's get ahead of things this year, right? So we came home and my entire kitchen is torn to pieces. There are pots everywhere. There is cleaning supplies from underneath the sink. It is a disaster. And I walked in and went, "Hi, what's going on?" My husband, I had asked him if he would clean out one of the areas underneath our sink. And I believe it led to a bigger project than we actually anticipated. Because guess what? Yes, you know it. We have mice. I hate mice. They are not fun. They are very, very frustrating. And you know, my entire house smells like a peppermint stick, and it still doesn't work. They come. So we've been living in this house for 22 years. So it's not like this is a new thing. They come every few years. They don't come the next. You know, whatever. But this year, for some reason, it just kind of pushed me over the edge. So we found a place that they are coming in. And now, what you don't know is we are the least handy people on the planet. Like, that is not even a word you would ever use for either of us. We are not good at making things. We are not good at sawing, or it is ridiculous. So what we needed was a little piece of wood cut into the right shape. And so we go to the ultimate place that makes me break into hives, Menards. Like, I walk in and I just want to burst into tears just with the smell, because it just invokes all of the things that we cannot do. We can't do plumbing. My husband's getting better at fixing light fixtures and a little bit of electricity. We are not mechanically or any kind of handiness inclined. It just is not our thing. So we're looking at boards because we just need like a really thin, like plywood kind of board to set down into this space. I don't even know how to describe it because that's just not my gifting. And so we realize that they don't cut them, which I guess is fine. So we have to go buy a saw. Now, neither of us know how to use a saw. Neither of us have a clue in the world even to know what kind of saw we should be getting. So we found a different solution. We found a MacGyver kind of situation, like some duct tape and, okay, really, there was duct tape involved. So we came up with this situation and we fixed, I don't know if we fixed the problem, but who knows? We probably still have mice and now they're trapped inside the house and they don't know how to get out. I don't know. But we tried to fix the problem. Now, one of the things that I have been saying for years is whenever life gets overwhelming, I quote 1 Corinthians 13. Love is patient, love is kind. Love is patient, love is kind. Love is patient, love is kind. Really, that's all that I quote from that. And then I normally add to the end. Love is patient, love is kind. Love does not get angry at her husband when she comes home and her house is a disaster. It is not his fault. Love is patient, love is kind. And so I wanted to talk just a little bit today about the word love. Love is a fruit of the Spirit. I know it is something that the Holy Spirit can give us more of. Love, if you look it up, the definition is intense feeling of affection, fondness, doting, yearning, regard, friendliness, or worship. And I have been using this word so loosely all of my life. I love cookies. I love grass. I love. And I've been using this Bible verse, love is patient, love is kind, for so many years that I really felt like I needed to dive a little bit deeper into what this fruit of the Spirit really meant. What really is love? An intense feeling of affection. Yes, I do have an intense feeling of affection for a lot of things, but what more can the Holy Spirit give for me when we're asking for the fruit of the Spirit to come into our lives and we're asking for more love? What really is that? And I love the word worship as one of the synonyms that Google gave me for love. And worship is a taking time to honor and give glory to something that you enjoy. And I have always thought of worship as really just something that was a song we sang and we did it on Sunday mornings and then we left. But worship really is something that is a daily thinking and pondering on something that you love. Now, I do not worship ice cream. That is not a good plan. Although, here we are. But do I use worship in a way to make me grow as an individual? Is love something that I have for myself, for my family, for others, and for God the way that I should? Is it something that I just use super casually, like you use for the word ice cream, love ice cream? Or is it something that's a little deeper? Is that what God is calling us to when he talks about love in the Bible? He talks about love a lot. He talks about loving him, loving others, loving ourselves. There are so many things, loving our enemies. There are so many times that the Lord uses the word love. And we have just taken it and made it more of a simple verb and not an action verb. And I want to encourage us today that when I walked in that room and I saw the craziness of my kitchen and thought, the first thing that went through my mind is, I know Kevin did this because he loves me. I know that he, in his best intentions, I am trying to take care of a situation that is bothering Jenny, and I love her and I want to take care of this. He was showing love in an action. He made it into more than a noun. He made it a verb. He made it something that was bigger than, yes, honey, I'll put that on the to-do list. He did something about it. So often we just go, I love you. Great to see you. Have a great day. We send the text message, love ya, praying for you. But really, what does that mean to you? Are you really loving that person? Are you really loving yourself? Are you really loving God? Are you really seeking after a relationship with them or with God? Or is it all lip service? I don't know. I can't answer that for you. I can answer that I need to take the word love a little more seriously. I need to take it and understand that it's a verb in my life. That it's something that when I say I love someone or I love to do something, that needs to mean more to me than just a flight of fancy. When you're a young kid and you are learning the emotions of love and like and crushes and all those kind of crazy emotions, love is really something that we all yearn after and we're all looking for more of. We need to honor the love in our lives and the love that we give to other people. We need to really take time to understand what love means to us. So this week, going to keep it really short and sweet. This week, I want you to think about the fruit of the Spirit, love. I want you to think about what it means to be loved, what it means to love, what it means to be loved by God, what it means for you to love him, what it means for you to love others or for others to love you, and for you to love yourself. What does that mean to you? More than just a crush or a flight of fancy, to actually love and be in extreme affection with them, with God, with others, and with yourself, and even with your enemies. What does that mean for you? And what steps should you be taking to move more towards a person with the fruit of the Spirit, love? Well, that's all I have for you this week. You can find us at Real Life with Jenny on Instagram and on Facebook. You can also find us at christconnection.cc/Jen. All of my information is there. I hope you all have a great week full of love.